Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm a clinical social worker. I really like to use an attachment lens in my work with my clients. It's really helping you look into these different unconscious patterns we have in our relationships. And are there any elements of those attachment patterns that are causing challenges in your relationships? And what are some strategies or techniques that we can learn and use to recreate different kind of patterns so that you feel like you have a healthy relationship with yourself and the other people in your life? The work that I do is really to work with people around their relationship with themselves, with other people, and with the world around them. What are your strengths? What's going well for you and how you navigate? And where are you finding challenges? So is there a certain area in these different relationships that are maybe causing you anxiety, causing you to feel stressed, that are challenging to you? And then we can kind of dive into those different areas and kind of zone in and figure out what would be the optimal way to support you with that. I don't have a prescribed way that I work with every client. It's not a one size fits all approach. I really, look at it as an open collaborative process between me and you as the client, and really working with you as a client because you know yourself best to figure out what are the next steps that would be helpful. My commitment to clients is really to be present with you. So during our sessions, I'm there to really actively listen and engage with you. Sometimes that looks like listening, certainly more than talking. Sometimes that looks like problem solving together. Sometimes that looks like providing psychoeducation to help a client understand better the situation they find themselves in. So it can vary from session to session, but you can show up exactly as you are, talk about whatever makes sense for you to talk about in that moment to you, and to be there to listen and to offer support in a way that we both feel would be beneficial to you. What I found through my work with different clients over the years, and also as with my own experience as a human on this planet, is that often we grow up in a society where there's quite a disconnect between our rational intellectual brain and what we're feeling in our bodies and those emotions. So a lot of the work that I do with people is around finding a balance and a mesh between those two. So how do we reconnect our mind to our body and tolerating any discomfort that may come up from that? The one thing that I would hope that any client would take away from working with me is to really understand their own resilience so that whatever challenges that may come up in life as they move forward, that they kind of have a baseline of you can handle it. You have resources, you have tools, you have a lot of internal wisdom that you can use to face these challenges, and also that you're not alone, that it is okay to ask for help, whether through your support network or through accessing support through a mental health professional, that using what you have inside of you, what you've learned in our work together, and what's existing in your natural support network is kind of at your disposal as you continue to navigate through life.